What's up, crypto legends? Today we are going straight to the point on my levels of interest here of resistance and as support where I'm looking to get into a trading setup. We're also going through some important news, so make sure to stay tuned till the very end and let's crack on. Of course, these trading setups that I'm looking for will be executed on Bybit, of course. Bybit is my #1 crypto trading platform, and I've spoken to Bybit. They got a great deal for you right now, which is instant $50 claim by depositing $100 and trading $500 in volume. Just with a couple of trades, you will reach that volume and you get instant $50. Also, you get the 20% fee cut by signing up here, guys, with the link down below. Let's go right away here with the analysis. What are the most important levels of resistance on higher time frames? I'm looking for a day trade, swing trade setup, of course. For scalping, we keep it for the Legends community. You need to be there 24/7 looking at the levels, lower time frames. But here for YouTube, we're going to get ready here, those biggest levels on the higher time frame. Of course, what we did notice here, we've been talking about this for the last few days right now, is the breakdown of this massive bullish structure for the last few months. Now, yes, we are looking for a lower high formation here in between $42,000 and $45,000. Could this be the top? Possibly, yes. I am looking for that high to be taken and possibly reach this high right over here. That is where we have a lot of resistance. We have a weekly level at $43,900. We got the point of control from this entire range here, and also the value area high is quite close, as you can see here on the chart, right? So we got it at round about $44,200. This is a big range of resistance where I would expect the price to struggle massively to try and gain some momentum to go to higher levels. I do not see the price flipping the value area high and blasting through here to create some new highs. This is very unlikely. The Bitcoin price is going to have a very bad time to try and break above successfully $43,600. Could we reach 44K or 45K? Yes, but we'll be analyzing the situation here, because if it does get very choppy and starts creating this kind of price action, then of course we know that that could be a topping signal followed for a major drop to come back below $39,000 in the next coming weeks. So the biggest level of resistance on a higher time frame, guys, it is pretty simple. It is that 43,600 and slightly above. We got a weekly level right over there, value area high of the range. We do have the point of control from the range of December and January, and taking a look at fib levels from the highs to the lows, we have 50% Fibonacci. Could we reach 618? It is a possibility. We would have to have a massive move here, kind of a short squeeze just to grab quickly that liquidity. I do see a very strong resistance here, range, and a rejection from this zone, guys. So we're going to have to be paying attention to see if we are going to have that one more leg here to the upside. Could we just get above the Sunday highs here and reject miserably here from that level? And that is already going to be the high. Of course, I will be taking a look at this possible setup with the Legends community to see what happens here on the lower time frame. Now, if we start moving down from here, guys, there is a possibility that we have formed here 3 waves to the upside, and then we are inside of the 4th wave, looking for that next wave here, 5th wave, that can extend a lot here, getting above 43,600, or it can actually kind of double top, just getting above this high right over here from Sunday and then failing miserably, creating that double top, okay, failed auction kind of scenario. Then if that were to be the case, if we start losing here Sunday's highs and we do not flip it into support to continue to the upside, I am looking here for the price to top out already just slightly above $43,000 and start moving here to the downside. Now, if we start correcting here to the downside, there is something very interesting, of course. Now, we can see this as very corrective still. This is still very impulsive to the upside. And what I do see here is a possibility that this is a 3rd wave. One of the main reasons why we got to the 1.618 extension from the pivot low here created on Tuesday, we can see here to the high, to this low, we extended perfectly to the 1.618 at 42,800. Meaning this could be a 3rd wave. This could be a 4th wave, and we're going to get one more leg here to take those highs. that is the moment that we're going to start looking for those shorting opportunities depending on the price action. See if it stops. It could just blast through and go to above $44,000. We're going to have to be paying attention here very carefully till we form a topping range and stop forming here sideways action. Then is the moment that we can be a little bit bearish, looking for those tops and looking for that nice day trade swing long, swing short position. If we start moving down from here, there is the case here that this is an A wave, a B wave. We're going to come down, take those lows here that we've been forming during the last few days and get a recovery. We got an important weekly level that was just formed by yesterday's close Sunday, right? So we have the close right there, which is at $41,580. Could that weekly hold very nicely, creating here a swing failure pattern from these lows and then have a rise to the upside? This is something that we are going to be paying attention, of course, in the next coming hours, because we need to get back above these lows, okay? I'm really not too interested if we start falling down very aggressively to the 40,800, which is the value area low from the range of December and January, right? When we do take a look at the fixed volume profile from December and January, we got that value area low. So it can get a bit choppy. I'll be interested in a double bottom scenario here to see if we can maintain above $40,800. Then I would be interested in a long position. But if we start moving down here beneath these lows, then of course I am looking from this pivot low to the pivot high for that 50% Fibonacci to maintain 41,150. So getting beneath these lows, okay, I would be a little bit patient to analyze the situation. Once the price does form a reaction at 50% or all the way down to 618, I would rather see the price action getting above, again, that weekly and these lows for a sign of strength, looking for the next fifth wave, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do not need to get below the 618, which is $40,700, for this to still be bullish. The moment we lose the value area low from December and January, it ain't going to be looking good, guys. This will no longer be impulsive. This would be more of an ABC corrective move, and it could get very aggressive if we do lose that 40,800 successfully. A bit of choppiness here is fine. Then obviously that could be a sign of strength and weakness from the bears. But if we start losing that level here with some intense price action and high volume, then that is going to be looking quite bearish. This is a zone where I would be looking for scalp short positions all the way down to that low at $38,600 created on Tuesday the 23rd. Not much more has to be said. We need to see price action here. Interesting for shorts, interesting for longs if we do reclaim back above those lows created the last few days, which is sitting around about 41,400 to 41,600. Price action needs to get above those lows if we were to move down here for me to believe that we are going to get one more leg up to take that high from Sunday. Now let's crack on here right away with the news that is happening here. Of course, we do have accumulation. Bitcoin whales have been accumulating 76,000 Bitcoin, 3 billion since the start of the year. This is just in a few weeks, guys. Massive accumulation from whales going in the background. We can see also big breaking, 8.5 trillion asset manager Charles Schwab is reportedly preparing to enter the spot Bitcoin ETF market. So we have some other big players here that want to join the train, okay? They want to hop onto the train here with the spot Bitcoin ETF. We have also Google is the biggest advertising network in the world, 2x bigger than the second biggest ad network, which is Meta, Facebook. Bitcoin ETFs can start advertising on Google from tomorrow, which is basically today. From today, some Google ads based on Bitcoin, crypto in general. That is obviously bullish. It is adoption. So it seems like we are entering very nicely into the bull market here for the next coming months. Not much more has to be said, guys. Remember, you got that incredible bonus here on Bybit. Claim $50 instantly by depositing $100 and moving $500 in volume, and also 20% fee cut, guys. This is great for scalpers and day traders. Thank you very much. Check out the Bybit tutorial right over here, and I will see you in the next one.